about this Green Bay Packers game and the Detroit Lions. We got a lot of talk because, guys, this is a huge game. Let's just be honest. This is a huge game. This is a huge game. So we're spending an hour talking about it because it is such a big game. And along with huge games, there's a lot of players to watch for. There's a lot of things what to watch for, right? As the Green Bay Packers are 9-3, they face the Detroit Lions 11-1 on Thursday Night Football at Ford Field. The Lions won their first match back up in Green Bay, and another win it will strengthen their NFC North lead. So when you look at the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions in general, the recent form of the Detroit Lions, they have won 10 straight games, while the Packers have not lost since week 9. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Defensive changes. The Green Bay Packers offense has been more efficient, cutting down on turnovers and penalties, and the Lions, though they've had a strong defense recently, despite the mounting injuries, especially in the front seven. So we need to look at the defensive battle. I think one thing that we need to look for is the defensive battle. Next thing we need to watch for, to keep an eyes peeled on, is self-inflicted mistakes. The Packers need to avoid errors like in their previous meeting, where penalties, drop passes, and a 6th pick hurt them. A cleaner game gives the Green Bay Packers a chance to win this game. So self-inflicted mistakes by the Green Bay Packers, cut it out. We don't want it. Lions defensive injuries. Key defensive players like Aiden, Alex, and Levi are all injured, affecting the Lions' defense depth and effectiveness. The defense needs to step up. The defense needs to step up and show us that the injuries are just another next man up type of situation, right? Let's do it. The turnover battle. The Packers need to win the turnover margin. The Lions' offense is significantly better when they're turnover free. They're averaging 40.2 points per game in those games when they have no turnovers. If the Packers get a turnover, the Lions only average 21 points per game. One turnover could change the game. Point that out. And then the running game. The running game is important. The Detroit Lions have a strong 1-2 punch at running back with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. It is crucial that they get the ball over and over and over again. The Packers defense has been struggling when they allowed 120 plus rushing yards. It has to be stop the running game. Simple as that. And then lastly, guys, the Green Bay Packers need to take advantage of the opportunities. If the Green Bay Packers want to win this game, it could create an opportunity to steal the division, while the Lions can clinch the playoffs with the victory. The Green Bay Packers need to take advantage of this opportunity. Get a chance to get the first overall seed. Get a chance to win the NFC North. Give them a chance and see what happens. So, guys, what are some keys to victory for you? What are you going to keep an eye on in this game? In this game. Juna says it is a humongous game. Humongo. Laura's the border battle. They're not really border battles, but I guess they do share the UP, but the lake separates them. John says there's a ferry that goes from the Grand Haven, Wisconsin Drive, your car on it. Who wants to drive your car across the iceberg-infested lake water? That's scary. John says, yes, you can keep saying it. Can they? Yes, they have proven they can keep winning with all these injuries. Not wrong, John. Not wrong. Josh Olson says 2 seasons ago, Mahomes played with the sprained ankle in the playoffs in the Super Bowl and still won. Last season, the Chiefs had the most drop passes on the offense, and they were a wild card team, and they still won the Super Bowl. I don't see any team defeating the Kansas City Chiefs in the postseason and the Super Bowl. Mahomes is 15-3 in the Super Bowl. John says, what's the weather supposed to be like in Green Bay Sunday? I don't think it really matters because they play on Thursday in a dome in Michigan. But I could be wrong. And Casey says, Chiefs have unlimited Swiftie souls to keep